Today's video is going to be a quick one on how to create a starry, dreamy looking effect on your footage. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's get the clip into the timeline and duplicate it 3 times. You can do this by copy and paste or alt and drag like I did, but it doesn't matter. Just get 3 layers of your video and then we can get started. Next, navigate to the effects panel and search for Directional Blur. What we're going to do, we're going to place a Directional Blur on the top 2 clips, and that's the starting point of our effect. So just drag that over to your clips and go up to Effects Controls. Now, it doesn't matter what clip you're on, but what we want to do is we want to make one of the directions -45, and on the other clip, it's going to be +45. And that way we're creating 2 oppositional directional blurs, which are going to create that star effect. So if you scroll down to the effect and change the directional blur on this clip, I'm going to change it to +45 and change the blur length to 75. Find 75 is a good sweet spot for the size of the star dreamy effect that we're going for. Feel free to play around with it and see what you prefer, but I think 75 is a good sweet spot. Okay, so we're going to go over to the second clip now and we're going to change the direction to -45. But we're going to keep the blur length exactly the same, so that will be 75. Now I know what you're thinking, this looks blurry and rubbish, but don't worry, we're going to fix that. All we need to do is change the blending mode for the top 2 layers to screen and take a look. Alright, so as you can see, our starry, dreamy look is coming to life now, but it doesn't look quite right. It looks a bit faded, a bit blurry. So what we're going to do, we're going to fix that. And what I like to do is just nest the 2 top clips. I change the opacity of the nested clip until it looks much more natural and I'm happy with it. And also I like to add a curve to it to create a bit of contrast and just tie it all together. So to do this, just highlight the top 2 clips and right click nest. This will combine the 2 clips together, but make sure you change the blending mode of this nested sequence to screen, otherwise the effect won't work. I change the opacity of the nested clip till it looks much more natural and I'm happy with it. Then go back into effects, add in lumetri color or RGB curves or contrast, whatever you like. Just add a bit of contrast, play around with the colors, make sure it all looks fine, and then we should be done. Let's take a look. And there we are, guys, that is the starry dreamy effect. It's a nice and simple one, can be really good for music videos, live gigs, that sort of thing. Let us know what you thought and I will see you in the next one.